Happy Tuesday, friends. Welcome back to Mindful Moments. So I was in meditation this morning, kind of meditating on what would be a good topic to talk about. What does Spirit want me to talk about today? And that's really how I choose these topics, as I offer it up to Spirit, to the presence of love, and I ask for guidance. And I say, show me what you want me to say. Tell me what you want me to say. Speak through me. And what came through for me today was patience. So we are living in times right now that really require us to be patient, to practice patience, times that are trying our patience. And so I felt like this was a really important subject to talk about, for us to lean into. How do we practice patience in a time when so much fear is going on? When there's so much uncertainty, when things seem to be happening every day that test our patience, that stir up our anger, that make us resentful, that divide us even more. How do we begin to practice patience with each other, with ourselves? And so the answer, I think, is we start to pause. We pause. We begin to sit in stillness. We take time every day, even if it's only for a few minutes, even if it's 2 minutes, to sit and come back to our breath. We take time to sit in stillness and we just listen. We listen to that stillness and we begin to cultivate that calm and that quiet and the love that is within us. So we can't practice patience all on its own. We have to practice it with love. We have to practice it with compassion and with forgiveness. It's like part of a whole package, that we have to bring this gentleness to our practice. We have to pull in forgiveness and release our fears. We have to have compassion for where we are on our journeys. We have to have compassion for those around us. We have to bring in love and call on love to infuse everything that we do with its presence. And that's how we begin to learn patience. That is how we come back again and again to that place of stillness, to that place of trust and faith, where we know that no matter what happens, we are love. We are this limitless, expansive presence of love, and that we're one, that we really aren't as separate as we believe, that all those differences that we focus on are really superficial. And so how can we bring that patience into our lives right now, right today? Okay, so pause. That's like the spiritual teacher that I am focusing on right now, Gabby Bernstein. She has a couple of amazing books, and one that I've already mentioned, The Universe Has Your Back, and the other one is Super Attractor. And they are both incredible books. Gabby is just an amazing teacher, and I highly recommend that if you haven't read those books, you get them. You get them and you read them, and maybe start to sign up for her miracle membership, start to listen to her meditations, and begin to use some of the practices she talks about. And one of the practices that I love so much that is working for me is called her Choose Again method. And so it's noticing those fear thoughts. It's noticing the judgment thoughts, the times when I feel resentful. And it is forgiving myself those thoughts and then choosing again, choosing to choose love. And we talked about that yesterday, that you can always choose again, that you can always choose love. But in the choosing again, I'm also bringing patience into it. I'm also being patient with myself, recognizing that I am human and that I am learning and I am growing, and that everything that I'm experiencing is part of the journey. That is part of the wonderful miracle of life, is these opportunities every single day to grow, every single day to get to be just a little bit better than we were the day before. So patience is part of that. Am I a better person than I was yesterday? Absolutely. Am I as good as I'll be tomorrow? Probably not. So that's where the patience comes in, and when you want something, when there's something that you're trying to pull into your life, something you desire, a dream that you have, and you want it right now. Maybe it's you're trying to get fit, or you're on a spiritual journey, or you're just trying to make some positive changes in your life, and you think, wow, I really want that. I want it now. And I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of being sometimes a very impatient person, but through meditation, through my spiritual practices, through prayer, and learning how to have faith, I've begun to cultivate patience, and I can step back. I can surrender the situation, no matter what it is, and I can say, I step back and let love lead the way. And in that statement, in that prayer, I'm surrendering to the highest good. It's not all about me. So if my deepest desires align with the highest good for all, then that's great. If my deepest desires bring joy, not just to me, but to those around me, then I can trust and have faith that they're already on their way. And I can be patient in my waiting, knowing that they are already on their way. So I'd like to share something that I wrote this morning after meditation, and it is focusing on patience. And so a prayer just to offer up to you, to help you cultivate your patience, to help you be patient with yourself, to help you recognize that you are loved, my darlings. You are perfect as you are. And the universe, Spirit, loves you just as you are. So be patient with yourself. When I bring patience to my desires, I have faith, knowing what is happening for my highest good is already on its way. I can lean into patience, trusting that I am guided by the loving presence of Spirit. I practice patience with myself and forgive my fear thoughts, resentments, and anger that keep me stuck in jealousy, worry, and anxiety. I close my eyes and sit in stillness, bringing my attention to my breath. As I focus my attention, the presence of love and faith expand around me, encompassing me in their loving embrace. As a being of limitless love, I am patient and kind with myself. I can wait without fear, knowing my dreams and my deepest desires are unfolding for my highest good. I release worry, doubt, and fear, and rest in the peaceful certainty of patience. In love and faith, I step back and let Spirit lead the way. Have a beautiful Tuesday afternoon, my friends. Stay mindful, stay well, and remember that you are loved. I love you. Bye.